Good morning and welcome to Extra Shot, along with Lindsay, Julia, Chuck. I'm Carlos. The whole the five-man team, the five-person team is here, ready to amaze you with
for the first time in how long?
Yeah, it's been
a minute.
It's been a long time. It has been
like
a minute.
3 or 4 weeks.
Probably.
At least it feels like it. It's been a little bit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, we got great weather today. Man, it was so nice yesterday and just cool. And
yes, the humidity, you know, when the humidity is down in June and then going into July, it makes such a difference. I want to show you some of these temperatures, which I think are incredible. It's 57 in Indy. It's 49 this morning in Richmond, which is a mind blower. And look at these dew points in the 40s. Lindsay, that's good stuff, isn't it?
I love it. Well, I was a little cold.
Well, you like it. Yeah, it's a little cold for you. I forgot. 82 for a high later today, which is just wonderful. And that includes for the Marion County Fair. This is a big day. All of these kiddos bringing their 4-H stuff in, and then the animals coming in too. So today's a big day over in Wanamaker. Dead & Company, kind of a different crowd than you'll see at the Marion County Fair. But a lovely night tonight. And I think this is interesting. We've got something for everybody. We all need rain, but we're not going to get that probably until Friday. And perhaps Saturday as well, and then hot as a firecracker on Monday for the 4th of July and the Independence Day.
It kind of needs to be warm on the 4th of July. It doesn't feel right.
It does. Yeah, you wouldn't want it cold.
No. Yeah.
Well, fans of Dolly Parton can now live like Dolly in Suite 1986. It's one of her tour buses in Pigeon Forge. Now, it's a 45-foot bus. It includes a closet filled with Dolly's gowns and jewelry. A 2-night stay is only going to cost you $10,000. A portion of that money will go to the Dollywood Foundation and Dolly Parton's Imagination Library.
Who is going to pay that kind of money?
A lot.
Be surprised.
In fact, we kind of know a little bit about this at Channel 13. So we did a Chuck's Big Adventure that went through Gatlinburg. It was called Chuck's Lovely Adventure, okay? So we stayed at her brand new resort there. And I asked Ellen Liston, the lady who runs Dolly's PR, I said, where does Dolly sleep when she comes here? Because she's there all the time. She doesn't sleep in the hotel.
Stays in those.
Stays in a tour bus. And they had a...
Well, that's why it's so plush.
Took us over and showed us that, a special area for her tour bus. And that's where she stays. And I'm telling you, I think this thing will be sold out. People will pay 10 grand.
For 2 nights?
Yes.
I think they will.
Wow, okay.
I love Gatlinburg.
You get to wear the jewelry?
Yeah.
You get to wear the gown?
Well, maybe that's what it is. That's probably what it is. On your way
fit.
out, you get to snag a piece of the jewelry, and then you pawn it, and then you get your money back for $10,000
We
stay.
couldn't believe, well, we could believe. I mean, she's such a well-known and lovable person and loved by so many people. But her appeal when we got to Gatlinburg was so much more than I thought. I mean, off the charts. She's the Elvis of that area.
Yeah, there you go. That's funny. All right, well, would you try, this is just so gross. Like, of course you wouldn't. Crab-flavored whiskey? Why? So it's a thing. So Tamworth Distillery, never heard of it. They're in New England, which is fitting. They say that green crabs have become a terror to the ecosystem, so they decided the best way to protect their underwater life is catch all those green crabs and throw them into a cocktail. So you've got Crab Trapper Whiskey for $65 a bottle at the Tamworth Distilling website. What do you have to say about this,
I was going to say, remember, you were like, who would try this? But do you remember when we were in here and we recorded that segment of a certain coworker eating a scorpion?
Oh, yes.
I know someone in here that would try this.
Oh, so Dr. Dre would.
I think that he would 100%. I think that you would try this, wouldn't you? Of course. Yeah, I think that he would, yeah. But I guess they probably put just the whiskey bottle in front of the water, the shoreline, to warn the crabs, don't start acting fool, are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't come up here causing a nuisance. This is your future. You will become this.
Right
yeah. Okay, this is probably something that you would try. So you got Cinnabon's latest item called Chocolate Bon Bites, but they don't include cinnamon.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So they're actually just made up of sweet dough covered in chocolate schmear and topped with chocolate cream cheese. Oh, chocolate and cream cheese. So it's got the frosting on there, but right now the Bon Bites will be sold in the U.S. through September, and if they turn out to be a success with American customers, and then they will become a permanent addition. I don't see how this wouldn't be a success.
Come
on, man.
Sweet dough, chocolate, you know, cream cheese. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, and if they serve it next to the crab whiskey, it'll sound like the nice alternative, so people will buy it anyway. So
That also sounds like a lot of throwing up.
yeah, probably so. But if they're,
combination.
it's gross. But
I mean, Lindsay, you're out and about, you're doing your thing. If someone said, here's some crab whiskey, would you go, yeah, this sounds really good to me.
Well, like, I always, can judge whiskey by the smell of it.
oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which I tell you, don't smell it first, because
Yeah.
that's just going to ruin everything.
Yeah.
Say just the minute that cap's off, I'm
Yeah.
out.
If
Yeah, you're
someone
like-
said crab whiskey, I would just think like it was a brand that I hadn't heard of. I would not think
Right.
for a second that
Actual.
someone made crab flavored whiskey.
We're going to have to track this down. I'm
No,
going to
we
make this
don't.
my problem. I'm going to track it down, and we're going to see what we can do
We
about,
Someone wants to
people
know.
commenting?
Nancy wants to know what's the name of the distillery for the crab whiskey. That's a
Oh,
great
it's in
question.
that story. It's in the
Yeah,
story.
Tamworth,
Tamworth?
the last
Tamworth?
line there.
Dre's
The
getting it for us here,
Yeah.
so we'll pull it up.
Tamworth.
Tamworth Distillery on the website.
Are you asking?
Nancy,
because you're
are you
gonna
gonna
get
try
some?
it?
Nancy, do it, Nancy. Do it.
Maybe Nancy works for Tamworth and she wants a little
She
more
wants to know-
publicity. Boy, we
She
sure
wants
gave
to
it
know
to
how
him
to
today.
sue us for all the things we said about it.
This is just our opinion, Nancy. All right?
Oh,
You
man.
can't sue for opinions. all
Yes.
right?
Even imagine.
Yeah, exactly. All
Fulton
right.
says that he's allergic to crab. I think that that's sure. Let's go with that. I'm allergic to crab as well. How about red crab lobster? I thought that said how about red lobster? And I'm like, if they made the Cheddar Bay biscuit flavored
Whiskey? Yeah, then you're like all about it, yeah.
I might be willing to take a sip of it. So they can't. Those biscuits can't do anything wrong. But as far as the crab, I'm not sold. Yeah.
All right, for the entire gang here, thanks for joining us here on Extra Shot of Sunrise. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. for another great 13 Sunrise. And don't forget at 1 p.m. today on WTHR, we're going to have those Senate hearings, a surprise Senate hearing happening today at 1 p.m. right here on Channel 13. For the entire crew, I'm Carlos. Have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.